What's the deal? I'm Dale Cobra. We got a very special episode today. We are at Nathan Angel's Memorial Foundation annual fundraiser.
Yes.
Yes. All right, let me tell you a little bit about this, all right? Okay, Nathan Angel's Memorial Foundation was founded 5 years ago. What happened was a young child named Nathan Joseph Soares was diagnosed with neuroblastoma when he was 6 weeks old. And since then, the family started this foundation, and they've been helping other families going through similar situations. And so far, this is the 6th year they've raised over $85,000 for these families, and they're at it again tonight. And one of the great things about that, 96% of all the money raised goes directly to the families. So they are killing it. They're doing it right. We're so proud to be here and represent this place. So, like I said, my name is Dale Cobra. And
hi, I'm Yanni Perez.
And this is your boy A-Dub-8 Smooth.
So this is great. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the place, show you around a little bit, show you what they got going on. We're also going to be performing. They have live events. They have a band going to be here.
Toxica.
Awesome.
One of my favorite bands, actually.
And it's also a beer tasting.
Yes.
And where are we at? What's the name of the place?
So it's called Club Juventud Lusitania.
All I see is Pomsec and Shanice everywhere. I love it.
What's cool about it is we're going to have 2 guests join us on the podcast.
They're going to join us.
One of the young children.
Yes.
I think her name is Hannah, is it?
I think it's Hannah.
I just met her, but we'll get it right. She's going to come and talk to us. And I heard a couple of cool things about her, and we'll see what she has to say about it.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to have a parent come and join us.
Michelle, yes.
Michelle, okay.
A few years ago, her son was a recipient.
Yes.
So basically, the funds help families whose children were diagnosed with cancer, with childhood cancers. And if any are aware, it's very it's a struggle when your child is sick, you can't work, and when you can't work, you got bills to pay. So what this does is it helps fund their day-to-day things that they need while they're focusing on caring for their children.
Yeah.
Yes, how do you run a house financially and you have to be present for your child, right? So the community has to come together.
And this is exactly what it is. It's a community coming together. And you know what? We're big on community for sure.
Very big on the community.
It's like another good night. And we are joined by one of the sponsors here.
Lucille, my Portuguese sister.
Yes, hi.
How you doing, Lucille? This is the microphone. Please talk up in here.
Okay.
So we were just telling about how great this event is. And you guys, I've been to a lot of fundraisers. We work with a great fundraising group called Funny for Fun. Shout out to Funny for Fun.
Funny for Fun.
Shout out.
So we've seen shout out. So we've seen great fundraisers. You guys are doing a great job here. And you got tons of raffles, 50-50.
Lucille, tell everyone what is your role here with Nathan St.
I was one of the people that founded it with Melissa, Sandra, and Emily. Melissa is Nathan's mom. She passed away in 2010, and 96% of it all goes to the family.
96%.
Yeah, that's a lot. Sebastian, they were a 2014 recipient.
Okay, so this is Michelle and Sebastian. If we can we pick them up a little bit?
Oh boy.
Can we pick them up?
That's their big kid.
Look at how happy he is. This is Michelle and Sebastian.
Hi.
And they 2014 recipient. Look at how happy he is. Look at how happy he is.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Sebastian? Don't be shy.
So I'll drop you. So Michelle,
How old are you?
how old are you?
From
7.
7?
What?
He's 7.
That's my favorite number.
He's 7. I almost asked him for his ID. Big guy.
So Michelle,
Give me some 5.
we were told that you were 2014 recipient. Yes. And we wanted for you to have the opportunity. Here's a microphone to be able to talk and share about what this meant to you in 2014. Explain it.
It meant a lot. Sebastian was diagnosed on July 27th of 2014, and he was only 4 years old. So it shook our lives. You want to get down? Okay.
So he was 4 years old.
Yeah, and it shook like our lives to the core. And we had just had our 3rd son, and he was 6 months old at the time. I had just gone back to work, and financially, we were going through our savings pretty quickly because I had used up my maternity leave at work and everything. So it meant a lot. It helped us through some really tough times when you're trying to just even comprehend that your son has cancer, and it let us focus on his treatment instead of all the bills. We have a mortgage, you know, you want to keep the electricity on more than ever, things like that. So it helped a lot. It was, yeah.
That's good. And if you see him, he's like a healthy boy.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important thing.
That
like,
is.
you know what I'm saying? She was able to, you know, you go through your emotions and everything like that. But look, that was when he was 4. He's what, 7 now?
7, yeah.
He's 7 now, and if you wouldn't have said anything to us, we wouldn't have known.
No, you would never know. That's the thing. Even a year into his treatment, when they come off a certain strong chemo, their hair comes back. So people just assume that they're better. He still had a year left of chemo, was still undergoing like some major side effects from it and things like that. So yeah, but he's doing great. We actually just went back to clinic and found out that he's still cancer free. So we just went on Monday. So that was great. Yeah, great.
And if you look how happy she is.
Yeah,
she
totally.
Is so, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're here.
You can see it on your face that you can tell that Nathan's angels helped you do a lot of things that you wanted to do.
And we're here. We've been coming every year since we were recipients because it meant so much to us, and now it's our turn to give back to these other families. And you know, it's $1 here, $2 there, but when you give it to a family that's in a crisis, it means so much more than that. You know, it's not about the money, it's about what you're giving them with time with their children and as a family and things like that. Money's there, but it's more the emotions and the charity behind it. Yep.
It's having that peace of mind knowing like I can focus on my child, making sure they get healthy again.
Yeah.
So
that's great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Give me some. I was like a high five. Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
She was so excited.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Man, that kid was big. He was a big kid.
He's healthy.
He was a big kid. He was healthy. You can tell.
Yeah.
He's happy.
And they both
happy.
She looks great. He looks great.
He got a full head of hair. You see, he had a little hairdo going.
Yes.
And that's what I think this is all about, man. It's about making families happy. You know what I mean? You don't realize that you know, when something like this hits your family, you know, it might be hard to get food, bread, you know, laundry detergent, pay bills and all that other stuff. And that starts to mess with the mind. And I think that, you know, fundraisers and things like this help relieve families from thinking about things like that. And they can focus just on the child. And as you've seen, the child was smiling and happy. We have another one coming right now. Come on over, doll.
Hey!
On this side.
Hey, doll.
Have her in the middle.
Hannah. Who's our last year's recipient. And she goes by Hey Superstar. She's going to be performing for us as well tonight.
Okay.
She's Hey Superstar. That's her. Hashtag.
Okay. Hello, Hannah. How are you?
Good.
My name is Dale.
Hi.
That's Liani. And Anthony.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Okay.
How you feeling?
Good.
You look so amazing.
Thank you.
Can we see you? Okay, let me ask you a question. What is Hey Superstar?
It's my hashtag. It's what we created when I was in the hospital, where people who are praying for me, I asked for prayers and where they came from. So they would take a picture with the symbol hashtag Hey Superstar on a piece of paper and send it in through social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I would put it up on a map wherever I got it. And I just looked at that and I put it up in the hospital room for like inspiration and just to know where everybody was praying for me.
Wow, that is awesome. I bet you had symbols, I bet you had pins from all around the world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, right? A lot of people care about you guys. That is
Every continent.
every continent? Wow,
Even Antarctica.
even Antarctica.
I know you got Portugal. We know you got Portugal for sure.
I like to sing like pop and like the popular things, and I like Christian music a lot.
Christian music is nice.
Do you write your own music too?
Well, I wrote one song.
You wrote a song?
Yeah.
One song more than the three of us together.
Are you going to be performing anything tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get through this together. You're never alone. Stronger than you know, and we'll keep our heads high. Gonna love who we are. Gonna come out on top like a silver star. You can get through even the stormiest weather. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever.
more question. I heard you can pitch a baseball. I heard you threw a baseball at the Red Sox game or something like that.
No, I sang God Bless America.
Oh, even.
Congratulations.
You sang about all those people?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what was it like to be in the middle of seeing all these people? Like, must have been so exciting.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Thank you.
I mean, trying to compete with a bunch of guys trying to eat hot dogs and stuff and get their attention? Wow. Well,
We're very proud of you, and I look forward to hearing you sing later on today.
that's
Thank
going to be
you.
awesome. Thanks for stopping by, Hannah.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you soon,
right.
okay?
Bye.
All right. Wow!
Exciting.
So exciting.
She wrote her first song. She sang the national anthem.
Yeah,
Man.
like I said,
She did
man.
more than me. I'm a loser, man.
I know, right? She got to do more than me too.
Jeez. I have a drink now.
Yes, I'm gonna have a. You know what? We're gonna give her a toast.
Try to be. What is this?
This is
You don't like
mine.
sharing.
Oh,
That-
mine.
That's cause his.
This is a double cannon.
He doesn't like sharing.
She had
Right,
one
she be
sip
like-
of wine and she's
No,
like,
no.
Tastes good.
No.
But I gotta say-
I'm gonna try for
I
it.
gotta say, wasn't she inspirational?
You're gross.
She was so inspirational.
She was. And
Like,
she's adorable. And she's just very flashy, very fashion
Yes.
savvy. You know, she's just a regular teenage kid, you know?
yes. And the funny part, it touches my heart because I have 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm sitting there talking to her and I'm thinking about my daughters. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment.
And she's gonna sing later, so I'm looking
She's gonna
forward to
sing
that.
later.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome. But yeah, guys, I mean, these fundraisers are great. All you got to do is help the families get over that hump.
yes.
You know, just help them, just give them a little nudge to get over that hump. You know what I mean? And once you do, like when you get somebody out when their car's stuck, once you get them out, they're off and they're running.
They're off and they're running.
So that's
a great
As you can see, the first
That's what I
Sebastian,
I'm
you
gonna
see,
write a song soon.
Sebastian, perfect example.
That was clever.
You know what I mean? You know, they needed that little bit of help. Now look, family, mom's happy, kids happy, everything's good.
So
You look at
how we got connected here, by the
Yeah.
way, is I heard about it about 4 years ago.
4 years
and
ago?
I had to join.
Yes.
And I connected with Lucille, and she's been like a Portuguese sister to me since 4 years ago. Actually, I used to donate cooking classes because I do have a side business, Salud Sabrosa. So the first 2, I donated cooking classes, and Lucille was my first cooking class. But it was just an amazing experience to witness all of this. That every year, except last year because that's when my son was ill, but 2 years prior to that when I first came, it was a great experience to be part of it. Volunteering, helping out. This is a well-oiled machine, and Lucille and the team, they run it straight.
So Liani's an angel.
I'm one of the
She's
angels.
one of Nathan's angels.
And tonight I'm performing with you guys, so that's the first.
First what? Performing with us?
Performing for Nathan's
Oh,
Angels.
for Nathan's
Normally I'm in the back of the scenes helping out with like running, setting up, breaking down,
Right.
raffles. There's
They're gonna be like, is that the janitor? Is that the janitor?
yes, she is.
But like last year she was handing out cocktails and now she's performing? Wow. The food is so good. The place is packed.
You have to have a ticket to enter. So next year, get on the ball and get your tickets sooner rather than later because
Yes.
they sell out. You will not be disappointed, and then you feel good because you're giving.
Yes. You get to enjoy all these festivities, but on top of it, you're helping somebody. Okay, so like I said, you have a good time, you want to celebrate, but at the same time, you're helping a family, you're helping a child, you're doing something to help somebody else up. So you're gonna feel good. You're gonna come here and you're gonna feel good. You're gonna have some drinks, you're gonna have some food, some entertainment. You're gonna love it. You're gonna have a good time while helping somebody.
Right.
Where can you go wrong with that?
When you get to heaven, you want to make sure your resume got something on it.
Yes. Okay, you can't just be
What did
walking
you say?
around committing crimes and doing
So
stuff.
loud. What did he say?
I have to speak loud.
You gotta watch the podcast.
What did he say?
Well, we're gonna sign off, man. We're gonna sign off.
We're gonna sign off.
Absolutely.
Stick around a little bit though, because we're gonna show you a little bit around the show. And
We
music and all that
are.
good stuff.
But peace, like so. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank you, Nathan's Angels, and to all his army of angels. We're gonna peace out.
Nathan's Angels, make some noise! Come on! Yeah! Nathan's Angels on this side, make some noise! There we go!
How y'all doing tonight?
It was good though, But the pump sec, they give you all the bread you want. You can have all the bread you want.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm comedian Dale Cover. If you like what you saw, like me on Facebook and see more stand-up, skits, and my weekly What the Deal Dale podcast.